then would you refer to the industry as your queen? Well, I mean, if you're the king, I need to be stopped. Also, he needs to be stopped. Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it is completely free to join. You get some perks. I'll occasionally make a video that was previously only for the Salem Coven members, accessible for anyone. If YouTube ever takes down a video after I've posted it, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members. They get early access to all my content. They're about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of YouTube. They also get a ton of exclusive content of things that I either can't put on YouTube or things that I have to blur for YouTube, like music videos, requested live performances, interviews, concerts, documentaries. They get more weigh-in on what I do next with voting privileges, Salem Coven group chats, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. We are on our second video on the J. Cole deep dive journey. Our second mixtape, which is the warm-up, right? That was the wrong button. Which I love that it was like the come up and now it's the warm up. Maybe he's starting to be noticed, but it's just him warming up for what's to come. Oh, and that makes sense too, because the album cover is him holding a basketball. Oh, that's cool. I love the snow. This was in 2009, so he's 24 when this comes out. Okay, let's hop into it. First track is Intro, the warm up. Oh, I love that it starts with the intro again, just like the last one. I loved that setup. It just makes so much sense to me. I love that. Pretty.
Yeah. You ever prayed for something your whole life? I mean, all you dreamed about was this one thing. I mean, you know it's coming. You have faith in all that. But sometimes you second guess yourself.
Wow. I love the sound.
You have faith in all that. But sometimes you second guess yourself. That's human nature, I suppose. Second guessing. When life seems to take you through more downs than ups. Seems like it gives you more losses than wins. But do you stand tall and be bold? Or do you fold? Do you believe? For me, I came a long way. Way too far for me to stop now. Not that I would stop anyways, but I'm so close I can feel it. Can you feel it? Warm up.
Oh, I love that. First of all, everything he was saying, I'm obsessed with. I have chills. In his delivery, you feel how much all of it means to him and his belief in himself, but also acknowledging that, like, it's hard not to feel like, you know, second guessing yourself, having doubts, and when things don't perfectly align and when you feel like you've just been like hit over and over and over again, it's hard not to question that, you know? But then to have it sound like howling wind in the winter and then cover being the snow falling, thinking about it as like, this is the warm up. I'm sorry. I'm so obsessed with that. It's not even funny. That's profound. That's beautiful. That's so human. And I love that. What a damn way to open a mixtape. Part 2. Okay, track 2, which is called Welcome. Okay, introduction, welcome, stop. This makes so much sense to me and I love it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Vietnam. Yeah. Bitch. Yeah, I'm sipping liquor for the pain, pouring liquor for the slain. Nothing else can do the trick like hard liquor to the brain. Fall victim to the game. All this money we spent in my mind trying to figure where this 20 G's went. Maybe I should slow it down, maybe take the pace slow. Second thought, I think I need to speed it up and make more. Time to build, lay go, in the Ville lay low. Counting days, still waiting on that shit I prayed for. Am I ungrateful? Want it all so quick, feel a vibrate. Hold up, I got a call. Oh bitch, how she get my new shit? Swear the city too small. Type of chick won't take her shirt off cause her titties too small. I could give a damn girl, lift up that pretty blue bra. Now I'm in the deep seeing just how pretty you are. And that kitty go hard. Lord, I'm up in that. Got the type of kitty cat that make a nigga double back. Type of shit that make a nigga wanna fall in love with that. At the door with a towel on and nothing under that. Saying welcome. Hey, yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so tired of this fly. They're fixing weather damage and they're painting and stuff. So they have to like open the doors for taping. And when they did that, there has been so many flies the past 2 days and it is driving me absolutely bonkers because they will not stop. Like if you could just go anywhere else, but you have to get right here and just fly constantly around me and it drives me nuts. I'm sorry. Are we actually talking about girl like relationship or we're working through this metaphor for the game, for the industry? I don't know. I have to remember to ask myself that question because I don't think I asked myself that at all in the last mixtape. Sometimes forget that sometimes we aren't actually talking about a woman or relationship or whatever. We're talking about that as like a metaphor. And I gotta keep remembering to ask myself that question. But moving forward, it sounds like he's grappling with starting to dip his toes into the industry, as well as what that means when you come into these spaces with whatever past you hold. Who you are when you go into it is often, I think, tested in a lot of ways. So I'm sipping liquor for the pain, pouring the liquor for the slain, so like the people he's lost. Nothing else can do the trick like hard liquor to the brain. Fall victim to the game, all this money we spent. Yeah, it's like trying to keep up with things. In my mind, trying to figure out where the 20 G's went. Maybe I should slow down, maybe I should take the peso. So like maybe I should be more like aware and slow down before I get too caught up in this lifestyle. Second thought, I need to speed it up and make more. Like I actually need to keep going for this. Time to build Lego in the Ville laid low. Counting days, still waiting for that shit I prayed for. Love that. And that tying back to the first track too, like something that you prayed for your whole life. Am I ungrateful? Want it all so quick. Yeah. Feel a vibrate, hold up, I got a call. Ugh, see, this is what I mean. Leave me alone. You could live your life away from me. There is no need to touch me. It's bad enough flying around me, but to touch me? Crossing lines. No consent is given for that. Thank you. Listen. I don't like how much I have been talking to the flies in these videos lately. I don't even know if I'm going to keep that in there. But honestly, y'all probably should see the shit that comes out of my mouth. Anyways, how she get my new shit, swear the city's too small. See, that makes me think we are actually talking about person. But then again, one could maybe make a case for that also being representative of old habits. You're trying to escape who you were for who you're trying to become kind of thing. Just a thought. Although I don't really know why we would get, like, I don't know what, if we were to go down that route, I don't know the next lines, how that would really make sense in the metaphor. So maybe we actually are talking about a person because I don't really know how the type of chick who won't take her shirt off, I could give a damn girl with a pretty blue bra. Like, I don't really know how that would fit. So maybe we are talking about an actual person. Fall in love at the door with the towel on. Saying welcome. That's funny. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, Yeah, I let these words flow out like water from a spout, like rain from the clouds, rinse the pain from the crowd, cause these words go deep from my soul when I speak. Then the flows hit the souls of all those that I reach. If I die before I wake, hope my songs live on. Will they miss me when I'm gone? And if so, for how long? So much shit is on my brain, try hard to maintain. Sit and analyze my thoughts, at times I wonder if I'm sane. Man, it's hard to trust friends when the paranoia blends with the marijuana. Wonder would this high ever end? Swear I never smoke again. Y'all niggas blow the weed, let me take another shot. Man, this liquor's all I need just to put me in the zone. So far away from home, nobody truly know me, got me feeling so alone. They wonder what's on my mind, what's lingering in my dome. I tell them ain't nothing wrong, I deal with it on my own. I deal with it on my own. Yeah, I deal with it on my own, nigga. Yeah, oh, welcome.
So this is a welcome. I wonder if some of these threads are going to be threads we pick up throughout the rest of the mixtape, kind of similar to how we did in the first one, how we're coping with maybe not getting to the point where you want to be as quick as you thought you would, being far away from home, feeling isolated and alone. That being compounded with any sort of notoriety or fame is obviously going to add to it. It's like not only is he away from his home, away from the people he knows, but he's also in an industry that can be very isolating. You don't know who to trust and all that stuff. Perhaps getting some success, seeing some money, but also not knowing how to navigate that and how it can be tempting to try to keep up with things, but spending 20 G's kind of thing. Also the woman part where it's like, you know, maybe parts of it are kind of a metaphor, maybe it's not. Exploring, navigating relationships during this time as well, coping with alcohol and weed and all that kind of stuff, but also maybe being in your head and trying to better yourself. I just wonder if these are all the threads we're going to kind of follow throughout. Maybe being haunted by past versions of yourself, that sort of thing. I let these words flow out like water from a spout, like rain from the clouds, rush the pain from the crowd, because these words go deep from my soul when I speak. I love that. Then the flows hit the souls of all that I reach. Love. And then if I die before I wake, instead of soul to take, hope my songs live on. Will they miss me when I'm gone? And if so, for how long? How much of an impact can I make in the time that I'm allowed to be here? And how will that ultimately lead to the legacy that I'm able to leave? So much shit on my brain, hard to maintain. Sit and analyze my thoughts. At times I wonder if I'm sane. Love. And then the man, it's hard to trust friends when the paranoia blends. Again, who can you trust when you're in this kind of isolating industry far from home? With the marijuana, wonder will this high ever end? And I love that too, because it's not only will this high from the weed, but also any high he's getting from maybe being away from home and starting to find, you know, obviously I understand this is just a mixtape, but my God, I'm tired of the flies. I'm trying so hard to focus and it's so hard and they keep flying, so I keep trying to get them out of here. Okay, sorry. I've literally tried to say this one statement like 3 times. I'm not even kidding, but it keeps happening and I'm like, I can't. What I was trying to say was, yes. Are we talking about the high that you get when you smoke? Yes. This is a mixtape and I get that. But in the grand scheme of things, and obviously for what is to come, you know, the 20K may not sound like, but like, you know, 20K is nothing to spit at. You know what I mean? Like you've made money going after your dreams. You kind of have to wonder if it's almost alluding to like the high that he gets when he's able to like chase his dreams, go after his art. Will that end? And that connecting back to like the legacy of it all. I also like that put me in the zone. Welcome to this warm up. And he's trying to get into the zone for what's to come. Oh, wait. Isn't the next mixtape Friday Night Lights? Wait, hold on. Where do I not have a window open? Oh, there it is. I mean, I know usually Friday Night Lights, we're talking about football. I get that. But still, I love that it's the come up and then we have the warm up and then it's Friday Night Lights. Wait, I love that. It's like this was him getting in the zone and then maybe that one is starting to actually like play the game. Wait, if that ends up being what it is, I love that so much. So far away from home. Yeah, like no one knows me, that isolation. They wondering what's on my mind, what's lingering in my dome. I tell them ain't nothing wrong, I deal with it on my own. So it's also him maybe pushing people away too, because he does have that paranoia and doesn't know who to trust and you know, all of that. Okay, I really liked that. Next up is Can I Live? We'll listen to it transition in case.
Pussy my passion, never been a fan of flashing, probably cause I never could. Said if I had it, never would. Then I got my first little taste of paper and I splurged. I guess it's just a nigga urge. This is the Boondocks, I swear yo, I'm like Huey mixed with Riley. Thursday I be trying to save the world, and then on Friday I hit the club, hoping that my dick get rubbed by some fat asses. Niggas get the scrapping and you hear the gas blasting. Damn, older niggas ain't got no problem with me. My mama told me to speak like you got a college degree. You see, I can, but I won't, cause I'm saying what I want. Plus the slang that I speak don't change that I'm deep as the throat on the certified freak. Will she choke as we headed to the crib? Yes, I let her give me head so she don't remember where I live. My game is tight, baby, no need to bring pajamas, you ain't staying the night. No disrespect, I just say it polite. I drop her off before I sleep, I be praying for life. Like Hope said it, can I live? Can I live? Hey, dear Lord, can I live? Can I live? Hey, now in my...
This is so beautiful. It's just the juxtaposition of these strings coming in with as the throat of a certified freak. Like just kind of cracks me up a little bit. Then I got my first little taste of paper and I splurged. So yeah, it's like him coming into some financial means that he hasn't had before and him trying to, you know, like what vices are coming into play as he's trying to navigate this is what that feels like. I loved my mama told me to speak like you got a college degree. You see, I can, but I won't because I'm saying what I want. Plus the slang that I speak don't change that I'm deep. Loved that. Again, because this is the warm up. My game is tight. Any kind of sports connections I think is going to be cool throughout this to pay attention to. Also liked the no disrespect, I just say it polite. But I love the sound.
Hey, dear Lord, can I live? Can I live? Hey, now am I living to get paid? Just slaves for a wage, are we? I can't do no 9 to 5, told my mama sorry. I can't do no suit and tie, no, I want the glory. If you knew me, know my life is like a movie starring me. Pardon me if it seems that I'm following my dreams. I ain't reading off the script that they picked for me. I ain't pissed, nah, I couldn't give a shit hardly. I be shitting on them niggas that was shitting on me. Will I live or will I die before they get to know me? If I go, I know the ones that's pouring liquor for me. And I know the fake niggas really hating on me. Knew that I was about to blow, so they was waiting on me. But oh no, Lord, you see I'm smarter than they know. So hold on, Lord, cause I ain't quite ready to go. Can I live? Somebody told me that it's only one shot, so I'll be goddamn if I'm ever gonna stop. Promise to my mama I'ma make it to the top, so I'ma keep climbing till my heartbeat drop. Like the phone when she heard the news. Her sister on the other line talking to her shoes. The only son, what a thing to lose. More blacks singing more blues. More niggas pouring more brews. Poor dude, he was young like 21. Straight up out that city that I'm from. A real smart nigga, but his niggas, they was dumb. He ain't even get a chance to run before it landed in his lung. God, breathe, nigga.
Sorry, I'm pulling it back because I just coughed, like had a coughing attack.
Straight up out that city that I'm from. A real smart nigga, but his niggas, they was dumb. He ain't even get a chance to run before it landed in his lung. God, breathe, nigga. His partner screaming, don't you fucking leave, nigga. Took off his shirt trying to stop the bleeding, nigga, don't you go. But his life fading slow. Did I tell my mom I love her, do she know? Did I tell my baby sorry from before? Won't get to see my son grow. Lord, I ain't ready to go. Can I live? Can I live? Dear Lord, can I live? Can I live? Yeah.
I'm really struggling, sorry. Whew, that hurt my lungs. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh, the way that started compared to where it went, oh my gosh. Am I living to get paid, just slaves for a wage, are we? I can't do no 9 to 5, told my mama sorry. The suit and tie, I just want the glory. If you knew me, know my life is like a movie starring me. Pardon me if it seems that I'm following my dreams. Just a dream and a dollar. Or a dollar and a dream? Dollar and a dream. Dream and a dollar. Dollar and a dream. That sounds right. I think. I love the whole movie setup and like the star. You know, I ain't reading off the script that they picked for me. Bar. I ain't pissed, couldn't give a shit hardly. Will I live or will I die before they get to know me? I'm smarter than they know, so hold on, Lord, because I ain't quite ready to go. Can I live? Somebody told me that it's one shot, so I'll be goddamn if I ever gonna stop. Promise my mom I'll make it to the top. So I'm gonna keep climbing till my heartbeat drop. Like the phone when she heard the news, her sister on the other line talking to her shoes. I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to take this, but the fact that he said, you know, somebody told me that it's only one shot. He's already said like he's not ready to go. The way it's kind of wrote, when she heard the news, her sister on the other line talking to her shoes. And it's like, okay, so is it supposed to be expressing what happened to his mom's, so his aunt's son? Or is it more meant to be this kind of like what could happen to him, and he's laying it out as like his mom drops the phone, his aunt was on the phone, you lose your own son, and he's talking about his mom losing J. Cole if that were to happen. Your only son, what a thing to lose. More blacks singing more blues. It's like the blues from the sad, but also the blues, the music. More pouring, more bruise. Poor dude, he was young, like 21, straight out of the city. No, I guess it would be. I forgot about that. Because I was kind of thinking maybe he was talking about like what could happen if he doesn't try to chase his dreams. Basically like the story that so many people like him are handed in their script. You know what I mean? That's how I was kind of taking it. But since it does say straight out the city that I'm from, I think it's more meant to be like his aunt's son, his cousin. Screaming, don't you fucking leave. That's trying to stop the bleeding. But then it switches to, did I tell my mom I love her? Do she know? I could make a case for both, because you could take it as his life is fading slow, and then it's him saying, since things like that can happen every day, it makes me want to, you know, keep in mind, did I tell my mom I love her? What if tomorrow I wasn't here, kind of thing. You evaluate your own life when faced with the mortality of others as well, you know? Regardless. Wow. One thing I do have a question on is, there was one line in the past mixtape, but now that I have this one too, won't get to see my son grow. So does he have a child at this point? He had a line kind of like that in the first mixtape, but I don't think I commented on it. I think I just kind of forgot, honestly. Or is that meant to be more like he's thinking about his own mortality, so he's thinking about a future son? J. Cole's children. Oh, that's really cool. They have 2 sons, couple famously private about it, and never released the names or faces of their children. That's really hard to do in this day and age. For people to not find out is crazy. That's really cool. His first son was born around 2018. So I guess he's talking about that more in this scenario of what could be lost, a future son. It is crazy though that he assumed that it was gonna be a son, and then he ended up having a son first. Well, 2 sons, it seems like.
Can I live? Yeah.
That was really good. That was so good. Wow. Okay, next up is Grown Simba. Oh, I love these through lines from the first mixtape to this. I love when things continue through. I love that.
Yeah. Now I was dreaming about a deal at the age of 13. I was fiending for the meals, I ain't talking Burger King. Some of my niggas in the Ville, all they did was surfing. Fuck scales, I had skills all day rehearsing. Them pretty boys had them gals, spent their time flirting. All they wanted was some wage like they fucking surfing. Hold up, now don't get it twisted, I ain't hating, do your thing. I was like a young Simba, couldn't wait to be the king. Now nigga is the prince. Hopped over the fence where the grass way greener. Looking shawty ass way meaner. Something like Serena mixed with Trina, have you seen her? She fine enough to be Miss Howard, word to Adina. My money like a senior, watch it graduate. Now it's time to eat, I'm letting all my niggas grab a plate. Gravitate the real shit, stay away from phonies. These niggas heard about me, now they acting like they know me. Keep on saying, where you going, nigga? Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah, hey, where you going, nigga? Hey, it ain't no telling. Yeah, they keep on saying, where you going, nigga? Hey, it ain't no telling. Yeah, can't tell you where I'm going. You know I won't stop. Goodbye to the bottom, hello to the top.
Oh, I like this. We've got the dreaming thread coming back through, the things that we've talked about in the first 2 tracks as well. The script they gave him versus what he wants to do kind of thing with the fuck the skills, I had skills all day rehearsing. They're talking about the waves and then don't get it twisted, I ain't hating, do your thing. Couldn't wait to be king, which again ties so well back to the original, you know, the first Simba. I also love the Serena mixed with Trina. Have you seen her? She fine enough to be Miss Howard. Word to Adina, so like Adina Howard. It also reminds me of that, what is it? As soon as he said Serena mixed with Trina, I was like, you can't not think of as like Serena, Trina, Jennifer Lopez, 4 kids, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. My money like a senior, watch it graduate. I love bringing back in school threads. And again, you know, it's time to eat. He had a lot of that in his first mixtape too, which I like. Keep saying, where are you going? Like, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. I just know that I won't stop. I love that. Goodbye to the bottom, hello to the top.
Pardon the interruption, a proper introduction is necessary when your shit is legendary, man. Greedy niggas wouldn't let me in the cafeteria, cause they ain't believe, suddenly they Presbyterian. The hoes is librarians, they looking me up. She got a Jones like Marion, she licking me up. Then we cut, look how she say my name. I got a Moan and J. Cole, they used to say Jermaine. I never changed, I'm like a corpse in a coffin, 6 feet, shit's deep. I was low, just $1 and some hope, fix me, cause I was broke, plus the weed that I would smoke would make it worse. Lord, please let my problems disappear like Ron Mercer. I'm a star. Converses, conversing with them girls with them curves like cursive. They open like curtains, cause my shit is unheard of like curses on the radio. Same bitches used to play me though. And now they yelling, where you going, nigga? Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah, hey, where you going, nigga?
That vocal.
Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah, they keep on saying, where you going, nigga? Going, nigga. It ain't no telling. Yeah, I can't tell you where I'm going. You know I won't stop. Goodbye to the bottom. Yeah, hello to the I left top.
Pardon the interruption. A proper introduction is necessary when your shit is legendary. And I love that considering that both of these mixtapes has had like an introduction. I love that. Greedy wouldn't let me in the cafeteria and him talking about just wanting to eat because they ain't believe suddenly they Presbyterian. Stop. The hoses librarians, they looking me up. Stop. I really liked that. Also, I never change. I'm like a corpse in a coffin, 6 feet, shit's deep. Damn. I was low, just $1 and some hope fix me. That whole dollar and a dream thing. I also loved the curves like cursive and they open like curtains because my shit is unheard of like curses on the radio. Same bitches used to play me though.
I left the city for a minute, but it's still on my back. Told my niggas, hey, I'm finna put the veil on the map. I'll be back and I'm coming with a deal in the plat. Cause I'm ill, bitch, they couldn't make a pill for the rat. Pouring liquor for my niggas that was killed, send them back. Came home, shit is real, niggas still in the trap. Hold up now, don't get it twisted. If you slang, do your thing. Me, I'm like a young Simba, I can't wait to be the king. Witness the drink, straight out that Carolina water. I was brought up in the city where the skinny niggas tryna be the ballers. Ain't no fathers, but the skinny niggas tryna hit their daughters. Sneaking in the crib, but her mama never caught us. What they taught us, man, them bad bitches only want the ballers, the starters. We hooping now, the hoes wanna guard us. Okay, so play deep, know what I mean? And I put you on the team, man. This life is but a dream, and I need a fast car, bad bras, fast forward, passport. I'm a fucking rap star. Hey, where you going, nigga? Shit, it ain't no telling. Yeah, they say this life is but a dream. Well, I need a fast car, bad bras, fast forward, passport. I'm a fucking rap star. Hey, where you going, nigga? Yeah, it ain't no telling.
Oh, Okay, I really liked that. Left the city for a minute, but it's still on my back. Again, him always talking about his roots and wanting to put the Ville on the map and all of that. I'll be back. I'm coming with a deal and a plaque. He said something kind of similar in the last mixtape too, so I like that. Me, I'm like a young Simba. I can't wait to be king. Witness the dream. Straight out of Carolina water. But then again, talking about his roots, things that he's experienced, things that are embedded into his community and the things that they face. I know fathers but the skinny trying to hit their daughters, sneaking in her crib, but our mama never caught us. What they taught us, man, the bad region only went well stars. Okay, this whole thing though, we hooping now, hoes wanna guard us. All of the basketball stuff. Okay, so play D, you know what I mean? I'll put you on my team. And then I love that, man, this life is but a dream. And I need, and the cadence, fast car, bad broads, fast forward, passport, I'm a fucking rap star. That I'm a fucking rap star is gonna be in my, that whole section is gonna be in my brain. There's something about that cadence that just is so earwormy. Let it keep playing till the next one, which is Just to Get By. I loved that feminine vocal.
Anyway, that was the one. That was the one. All right, Elite for real, one take, dog, and I'm up out of here. One. Yeah. Yeah. Lord, please forgive me for my sin, and I ain't saying that I'm finished, but I'm praying in advance, cause the way our eyes glance like they playing in my pen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got hit with. So, I have a note in my notes app titled Shit They Say. Quotes from my friend groups, family, like everything. And it's like things that get said that I'm like it's just like funny shit. Sometimes it's inside jokes. Sometimes it's just like wild out of context. And the list itself is so funny because sometimes I'll put in parentheses like context. Sometimes I don't. And you're like, is this? There's very few times I put my own quotes on this list. However, all my friends know about the list, right? So sometimes they're like, list. It's kind of like if you've seen New Girl, you know the douchebag jar? When they're like, jar, that's me with list. This one is very mild, okay? Very mild. Will not seem very funny out of context. I'm not gonna give you the story. We don't need that on the internet. It was wildly out of character for me. Again, I'm a homebody. I don't go anywhere. I'm not like a wild, rebellious person. I'm just not, okay? The story in which this quote came from, it was a wildly out of character moment for me, but it sounds very similar. And I have a friend who's like, I'm putting that on a shot glass. Lord, please forgive me for my sinning. I ain't saying that I'm finished, but I'm praying in advance. It just reminded me of this quote of mine is like, something's happening. I kind of sat back and I turned my face to my friend, but I was kind of just saying it out in the general vicinity. It was something along the lines of like, forgive me, Father. I haven't sinned, but I'm about to. Something along those lines. And it just, again, to you, you're probably like, okay, it doesn't probably sound that funny. It isn't. But in the context, my friend was like literally like falling over, was like, who the are you right now? And I just, anyways, so just seeing that, I was like, I'm praying in advance. That's all I could think of. I'm sorry. Okay. So
Lord, please forgive me for my sin, and I ain't saying that I'm finished, but I'm praying in advance, cause the way our eyes glance like they playing in my pants, yeah, ball game. I swear the hoes wasn't in my plans when a nigga took a chance and came to the big city. My beat machine, the only fucking thing I had with me, like Bobby had Whitney, we was cooking up crack, but the 15 credits had a nigga off track. Picture that, best rappers is Lil Wayne in classes, the best bachelor since Bruce Wayne with his bachelors, but master this rap shit. You hear the words coming from my lips, bad. I never crack, I got that chapstick. I practice till that shit made perfect and served it to the people on a silver platter. Now where's the ladder? Cause either you gon' whine or you climb, I chose the ladder. Know you haters is pissed, hold your bladder though. Before you get tossed like a forward lateral. We never tattle, let God handle that. Or let the mob handle that. No soprano, half black, half white. I'm a piano, I'm an animal. My video on Discovery Channel, I'm a beast. When my shit hit the streets, these niggas cease to exist. Like a beach in a tsunami. tsunami, you'll find me in the Ville, in the state of NC. Bitch, if I ain't back home, I'm up in NYC. About that money probably, like a fucking robbery, but I ain't jacking. I'm chasing dreams, sorta like jeans, boy, I ain't slacking. I'm chasing dreams, sorta like jeans, boy, I ain't slacking. Hey, take a hard look at my drive, nigga, no hacking on my shit. I'm straight smacking niggas, straight tagging niggas, y'all freestyling, fuck y'all niggas, y'all be wildin', and I'm out.
Oh, I like that. Ball game. Love a good Bruce Wayne reference. Master this rap shit. You remember where it's coming from. I love the chapsticks. The eating metaphors. You know, like I served it to the people on a silver platter. Now where's the ladder? Because either you gonna whine or you climb. I chose the ladder. I love. You know, haters is pissed. Hold your bladder though before you get tossed forward lateral. Stop. See, I'm a piano. Animal and Video Discovery Channel, I'm a beast. Again, chasing dreams. Love that that's woven through. Hey, take a hard look at my drive. No hacking on my shit. I love that so much. Y'all, I'm freestyling. Fuck y'all. Y'all be wild. I'm out. I love it. Okay, next up is lights, please. I don't think there's transitions in this one. It doesn't seem like, but I keep checking just in case.
I had this little bad thing, something like them tens. She gave a nigga mad brains, something like the whiz. But you see, the sad thing fucking with her is the chick ain't even had brains, dummy like a bitch. So I tried to show her about the world and about just who we really are, and where we've come and how we still have to go really far. Like, baby, look at how we live broke on the boulevard. But all she ever want me to do is unhook a bra. Then all I really want is for her to go down low. Before you know it, she wet enough to get drowned slow. And all that deep shit I was previously down for, replaced by freak shit I am currently down for. You see, I peaked it, pussy is power. That proud feeling we get knowing that pussy is ours. And how it feels to feel that feeling you feeling when you be drilling that shit. Got her saying you be killing that shit. And all the pain the world cause, she be healing that shit. And all that ain't your girl, dog, but you be feeling that shit. And you just wanna tell her everything she might need. But in the meantime, it's lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. Feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. Feeling like things gon' be alright.
I'm trying to think if there's any way this can be a metaphor. I'm leaning towards no, but there's something about it. The fact that it just keeps going and going is kind of, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be about someone, but I'm just saying like I don't know though. I don't know that I can make that into a metaphor. Like the Wiz. Because, you know, he's talking about he's bearing his soul. He said that in other deals. Like, he wants to go deep, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I just kind of wonder if he's saying industry doesn't always want you to do that. Maybe he's wanting to get more with that depth, but he knows that doesn't necessarily, like, sell. This is 2009. You know what I mean? Not that there weren't conscious rappers throughout, but you know what I mean? Just thinking about like the commercial viability, especially when you say lights, like, I don't know, starring in his own movie and the script, if we think about that potentially connecting, like lights, camera, action, the lights, the big city lights, standing in a spotlight, that sort of, you know, imagery, even have brains dummy like a bitch. So I tried to show her about the world and about who we really are and where we've come and how we still have to go really far. Like, yeah, you could be talking about a woman, but I'm just like, how far we live broke on the boulevard, but all she ever want to do is unhook her bra. Where it's like all we want to talk about is maybe like surface level stuff, as well as like the temptations maybe of navigating the industry. I don't know, maybe that's a stretch. He's getting distracted by the temptations of the industry when he's really wanting to make his dreams come true and share his perspective and his soul that he's talked about. He's so in his head, he wants to like, talk about things with depth, and but he's getting distracted. All that deep shit I was previously down for, replaced by freak shit I'm currently down for. You see it, I peeped it, pussy is power. That proud feeling, knowing that, I mean, Is that too much of a it may be too much of a stretch. But then I look at lines like, got her saying you be killing that shit. Like, yes, of course you could be talking about, but if he's like starting to be noticed a little bit and all the pain the world caused, she be healing that shit. Where it's like the industry's so alluring and nah, that ain't your girl dog, but you be feeling that chick. Where it's like, you think you have a hold on the industry, but it actually is the one holding the power. Do you see where I'm going? Is that too much of a stretch? How you make the darkness seem so bright, like, mm, lights please, turn off the lights please. Distraction, lure that comes from being in the spotlight. I don't know. Maybe that's too far. Let's keep going.
Mirrors on the so now we in a hotel, mirrors on the ceiling. She say she wanna blow L's, I hear her and I'm willing. But every time I smoke, well a nigga mind gone. So that every word I spoke, well I'm trying to put her on, but she couldn't hear me. I told her all about how we been living a lie, and that they love to see us all go to prison or die. Like baby, look at how they show us on the TV screen. But all she ever want me to do is unzip her jeans. Then all I really want is for her to get on top. Before you know it, she working, jerking it non-stop. And all that neck shit I was previously talking, it's now that wet shit that I'm currently lost in. And why that sweat drip, I am reminded all the times my brother told me that pussy is blinded. I'm finding the more I grow, the more y'all seem to stay the same. Don't even know the rules, but yet y'all trying to play the game. And ain't it shameful how niggas blame hoes for giving birth to a baby that took two to make? Coward nigga, you a fake. How you gon' look in your son's face and turn your back, then go start another family, dog? What type of shit is that? She said it's okay, rubbed my head and told me to relax. Laid the nigga down proper like she was recording tracks. Said I know you wanna change the world, but for the night, please just reach over and hit the lights, please.
You know, the more this goes, the more I don't know. I could seriously make a case, and maybe it is meant to be both. Maybe it is talking about temptations of the people he's interacting with, the women he's taking to bed, maybe distracting him from his dreams, getting caught up in the vices of navigating the industry. Then that also being representative of the industry as well. He is still talking about like societal issues as well, which again can still fit in either scenario. So now we in the hotel, mirrors on the ceiling. Again, yes, could that be a one night stand or whatever? It's like, yes, but also just the idea of mirrors when we're talking about the industry of not only for artists reflecting things back and the audience projecting, but also having to look at oneself while navigating the industry. But every time I smoke, well, my mind's gone this night, or are you talking about that as like getting caught up in another vice, which is making your mind feel like it's gone. So you're maybe spending more money, or you're maybe not sharing the messages you want to share in your raps because you're getting caught up in the vices. Trying to put her on, but she couldn't hear me. He wants to go deeper, but then he's getting distracted. How we all been living a lie, that they love to see us all go to prison or die, which again was talked about in his previous mixtape. So if we go in the idea that this is representative of the industry, then it's like he did try to talk about those things. If it didn't, maybe, I don't know, like land him a record deal or something. Maybe some of the feedback was like, you're talking about too touchy of topic. Like, do you see what I mean? I'm not saying that's definitely what it is. I'm just saying I could see a world in which that would make sense. Baby, look at how they show us on the TV screen. But all she ever want to do for her to get on top. And if her is the music industry, not maybe listening to the artists, distracting them with the temptations instead of focusing on what they really want to do. Just a thought. All the times my brother told me that my pussy is blinding. Finding the more that I grow, y'all seem to stay the same. Don't even know the rules, but yet y'all are trying to play the game. Again, the warm up, love that. Then he starts getting into like more deep stuff. And I almost wonder too if tempted into this, but he's still trying to like almost like grasp the things he does still want to talk about. The one kind of punched through, if you will, with the TV thing and stuff, and then it's getting distracting, but then it's like he comes back out of it. And ain't it shameful how you blame hoes for giving birth to a baby that took two to make, coward. Do a fake. How you gonna look at your son's face and turn your back, then go start another family, dog? What type of shit is that? Damn. But then it's like, she said it's okay, rub my head, told me to relax. That is where it feels more like this could really be representative of the industry. I'm not saying every woman would have this response, but I'm just saying that one is something that would hit close to home for like a woman. He's sitting there saying like, isn't that crazy? And then this woman's like, just relax, we don't need to talk about that. is, I don't know, there's something about that that's like, you'd think she would be like, no, that is, you know what I mean? But the fact that she just wants him to go back into it, it's like, I'm envisioning like Lucy from To Pimp a Butterfly, the embodiment of Lucy, like that's what I'm picturing, embodiment of temptation type thing. She said it's okay, told me to relax, lay down proper, like she was recording tracks, and then like to liken her to the track. Do you see? I don't know. Said, I know you want to change the world, but for tonight, please just reach over and hit the lights, please. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I could make a case. I'm telling you.
Please, lights, please, turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. Feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please, turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. Feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. Lights, please. Yeah. That's it.
Does it?
All right, if y'all niggas heard the first one, the come up and shit, then you would have heard part one of this joint right here is Dead Presidents, you know, classic nigga. That's classic J shit. So I did it, threw it on the first mixtape. We let niggas, about a year ago, we let niggas hear like, you know, the mixtape or whatever. And there was always this one nigga that stuck out to me like a year ago. This nigga's like, yo, like I thought I did my thing on this shit. Those was like two of my favorite verses that I did, but he's just like, yo, you didn't come right, man. You didn't. If you gonna come on Dead Presidents, son, you gotta come hard, son. You gotta come harder than that, son. You gotta come harder than that. I was like, man, what you mean I came hard? But that shit always stuck in my mind. So doing this next, you know, doing a warm up, I was like, damn, I gotta get on it again. I gotta do it again. Just almost like just to prove to that nigga and kind of prove to myself that, you know, I can maybe get a little better, you know.
The fact that this is just on a mixtape, like him breaking the fourth wall, I love that. I hate that he was made to feel that way because I liked that one, right? Wasn't that one of the ones I really liked? I feel like that was one of the ones I really liked. So we have like another introduction. We have another Simba. We have another Dead Presidents. Stop. I can't believe we got that little moment. I love that. Hate that he felt that he had to do it, but love that. So this is Dead Presidents 2.
Yeah. Vietnam. These niggas is playing Russian roulette with a full clip. Foolish, my crew is foolish. Now we don't dance, all we do is stay 2 steps ahead. Make the hoes get loose like a noose neck instead. While these dudes beg for head, they got the game twisted. Heavy traffic in this rap shit, look how my lane shifted. Elevated my game, lifted my name. Now these lame niggas could never get it. Like that bad bitch you wanted but could never hit it. Clever with it, my flow like the devil spit it and heaven sent it. So high if I drop, I would fall for 11 minutes. So yeah, I operate on a higher plane. My thoughts take a higher train. It's dope, then you should know the supplier's name is J. Cole. Set of horns and a halo. And all these hoes, they Seikos wanna text us like Waco. Hard to remain faithful. Niggas be throwing hate, yo, I'm in a league of my own. So what the fuck would I play for? Some next niggas almost slid in, but didn't fit in. Nah, I ain't Maury Povich, but who the fuck is you kidding? These big wig niggas throwing they bid in. Try not to show stress, I guess the flow is protested like a sit-in. I told my niggas we would get in, but that ain't even half the battle. Stay behind like a shadow or you catapult. Now if I had a ladder or not even if I had a rope, I climb that motherfucker to the top and never let it go. Yeah.
Damn. He said, hold please. I got shit to say. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, first of all, these playing Russian roulette with a full clip, foolish. Well, yes, that in fact would be foolish. My crew is full list. No, we don't dance. All we do is stay 2 steps ahead instead of like 2-stepping dancing. Stop. But that also gets tied back in because when you think of 2-step, like usually like the Texas 2-step, it says text us, but it sounds like Texas in the Waco line. I'm obsessed. Make the hose get loose like a noose neck. Instead, while the dudes beg for head, jeez, they got the game twisted. Heavy traffic in this rap shit. Look how my lane is shifted. There's so much going on, but look, I can shift into a different lane, which also kind of ties back into one of the tracks in that first mixtape because he said something along the lines of he has to switch things up because people try to copy him. Elevated my game, again, game, elevated my game, lifted my name. Now these lames could never get it. Also, the lifted, and then later on, it has something about like the ladder thing or something. We'll get there. That bad bitch you wanted but could never hit it, which again, could be a person, whatever, yes, but also you always wanted this dream, but you couldn't get it, and I'm gonna get it kind of thing. Maybe. Clever with it, my flow like devil spit it and heaven sent it. Bar. And that duality coming back later too. Devil spit it and heaven sent it is just, I love that. So high, if I dropped, I would fall for 11 minutes. Like falling from heaven and it's like his heaven sent, but also the fact that it's the devil spit it and the first fallen is Lucifer. Every bit of that. Every bit of that, I love it. Lucifer and the idea of like clever. I could also make a case if you want to like really take it too far, I could also make a case for the idea of devil and the heaven stuff, the facet of him that's devil spitting, his like sin, his pride, and just like the pride Lion King of it all. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm just saying. That's interesting. Plus, the fact that he's saying he's heaven sent and it's like Lucifer, like light bringer. You know what I mean? There's also something with the 11 minutes that is sticking out, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand it probably just fit in the scheme, but there's something about 11 that sticks out to me, and I don't know why. But I feel like that's significant. I just can't remember why I think it's significant. 11. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's just something that's like niggling at me. So yeah, I operate on a higher plane. My thoughts take a higher train. If dope, then you should know the supplier's name. What he's spitting, if you're going to compare it to something like dope, then you should know the supplier's name. It's J. Cole's set of horns and the halo, just like the devil spit it and the heaven sent it. Yeah. Not to mention like the heaven sent it of like heaven sent it down too. Okay, sorry. And all these hoes Canseco's. I never know how you say his last name. He was baseball, right? Want to text us like Waco, but it sounds kind of like Texas like Waco. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing that. Hard to remain faithful, be throwing hate, remaining faithful, fallen. Okay. I'm on a league of my own with like the baseball thing too. So what the fuck would I play for? I understand that this mixtape is more like this mixtape. I didn't even see the logo. That's fucking stop. It's like little devil horns and a halo. Stop. I did not see that. Was that on the first one too, or is it just like, is that been a thing? I don't even think we talked about the album cover in the last video. The come up. Yeah, the come up. No, it wasn't. It was the J. Cole that, and then on point. No, so the devil and the halo came in. Wait, I love that. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Okay, sorry. Where was I going with that? League of My Own, what the fuck would I play for? Oh, it's because I was saying, I know this album has a basketball thing, but since it talked about a baseball player, right? He was a baseball player, right? Hold on. I should probably look at that. Yeah, because he's Cuban, right? Yeah. Baseball. Some necks almost slid in, but didn't fit it. Yeah. Maripovic, but who the fuck is you kidding? Because it's like, that's like Mario, like the show, right? He does all like the, who is your, parent or what that stuff, right? These big wig throw in they bid in. Try not to show stress. I guess the flow is protested like a sit-in. Bar. I told my we would get in, but that ain't even half the battle. Which is interesting thinking about like him talking about so far maybe struggling a little bit with the industry stuff, at least a little bit. Stay behind like a shadow or you catapult. Now if I had a ladder or now even if I had a rope, I'd climb that motherfucker to the top and never let it go. Oh, and also thinking about him talking about the fall and it's like, but I can keep. I just stay behind like a shadow. We're not even like part way through the song.
I'm out.
We're only like a minute and 20 seconds into the song.
Presidents to represent me, nigga. I'm out for presidents to represent me. Yeah, I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Warm up. Yeah, warm up. Yeah, warm up. This is the warm up. Hey, look. Heaven or hell, you choose. Freedom or jail, you lose. I can't stop them as hot as the devil's shoes. Overcame a low life status to blow like Gladys. Ahead of my time, like I live my whole life backwards. I'm nothing like these whole life rappers. My whole life practice to be the one. What it's like to be LeBron. They calling you the savior, so much pressure, but you deal with it. The weight of the world on your shoulders, but you still lift it. Ill with it for real. Lil nigga from Ville, that real niggas can feel. Nobody taught us how to cook, still niggas a grill. No foreman. Try not to call them ladies bees, but them hoes swarming. Now honey, hey, is it destiny or is it money? You're feeling, heard rumors of a deal and now you're thinking a million. Pardon my paranoid mind, but I'm staring in the mirror, living in fear that things will never be the same. No one left for me to blame but myself, cause I asked for this. Headed for fame, but in my brain, hey, can I last in this? Hey, 5 years, I probably laugh at this. Try not to let it wear me out like a bad bitch with fashion sense. I keep it fresh while these whack niggas rehashing shit. Jacking styles, you know, ski masking shit. I'm past these niggas, they tryna do it how these other niggas did it. I'm tryna live it how no other nigga ever lived it. I'm out for dead fucking.
Damn. Heaven or hell, you choose. Freedom or jail, you lose. Also, there's something to be said about the biblical imagery there and heaven or hell, but the freedom of choice and there's just a lot there. I can't stop. I'm hot as the devil's shoes. Listen, this though, ahead of my time, like I live my whole life backwards. And then I just have to think about rewind. Isn't that what it's called? Or is that the Nas one? Is it named the same? We did it in the introduction to J. Cole video. I know that's not what it's talking about, but it's just like cool to go back and be like, but there was another one in there that I was like, I know it's not that crazy of a thought, but it's just thinking about it down the line with Mr. Brown the Big Steppers, I like about lost it. It was so hard for me to not pause. Okay, hold on. I need to focus. We're not there yet. I'm nothing like these hoe-like rappers. My whole life practice. I've been doing this. I've been focusing on this. He's said that in previous tracks. Like this has been his whole life. It's what he's been dreaming about since he was like 13. To be the one. What's it like to be LeBron? They calling you a savior. So much pressure, but you deal with it. Cole made you feel empowered, but he is not your savior. Stop. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Go back. Where are we in the lyrics? Stop moving. What to be the one? What's it like to be LeBron? Isn't the next line? Bron made you give flowers, but something about flowers, but he's not your savior. I know that's not that crazy. I understand LeBron gets brought up so much. I know that. But I still just like when things connect, regardless if there was intentionality behind it, regardless if it was like not that crazy of a stretch. I just like when things fit. The weight of the world on your shoulders, but you still lift it. One of the themes that he brought up in the earlier that I wondered would get woven through, that isolation, that feeling like he has to do things all on his own, which only continues later on. Nobody taught us how to cook, still grill, no foreman. Try not to call them ladies bees, but the hoes swarming. Now, honey, is it destiny or is it money you're feeling? That paranoia, which we're going to talk about again in a second. Also, just the idea of destiny too. Heard rumors of a deal and now you're thinking a million. Pardon my paranoid mind, but I'm staring in the mirror. Mirror. Always the mirrors, I'm telling you. In the paranoid mind, which we talked about earlier too, living in the fear that that'll never be the same. No one left for me to blame but myself because I asked for this. Headed for fame, but in my brain, hey, can I last in this? Can I deal with the temptations? Can I survive the industry? Is my talent enough to take me there? Will the industry allow me to thrive? Will the world allow this? Because this isn't the script that everyone's given kind of thing. 5 years, I'll probably laugh at this. Try not to let it wear me out like a bad bitch with fashion sins. Keep it fresh, rehashing shit. Jack and Styles, ski mask and shit. Again, the whole Lane thing from the last mixtape, people copying him. And then I pass these, the highway thing from earlier. They trying to do it how these other did it. I'm trying to live it how no other ever lived it. Like I'm trying to do something different.
Trying to live it how no other nigga ever lived it. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Dead fucking presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Dead fucking presidents to represent me. The warm up. Yeah. The warm up. Yeah. The warm up. Hey. Yeah. Vietnam, nigga. Yeah. Hey. Carolina all day. Yeah. I'm out for dead fucking presidents to represent me. Hey.
Next track is I Get Up.
Ha, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Carolina, I'm good to go, yo. Yeah. Vietnam. Yeah, I woke up early in the morning, hoes blowing up my phone. Yeah, ain't no use of small talking when they know I'm trying to bone fuck them. I holler later, man, right now my mind's elsewhere. My mom's healthcare, get out this hell here. A lot of niggas fail, frail niggas won't prevail here. We seen it all, man, niggas can't even spell scared. A fresh prince, but yo, my city ain't no Bel Air. Fuck if you excel, I'm worried about my welfare. So farewell to them broke days, and bonjour to the most paid. Soon as my dough straight, I throw the wifey in some Dolce and put some chains on my niggas like I own slaves. I get up, look out the window, hope the sun shine, and down on the niggas out there front line. I hit the streets and see them boys out there locking up some older head. Say, goddamn, homie, hold your head and hold your head. I get up, I see the clouds from my window. I pray the sun gon' shine this way. And where I go is the wind blow. Mama, your son gon' find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end, though. And to the top, if I climb my way, I'ma tell them I'ma rise on. Headed for the sky, yeah, paint a picture to show the deaf what it's like to listen and speak the words to tell a blind man what he missing. For all my niggas doing time, man, up in prison. Felt you had to resort to crime, man, fuck the system. We raising babies up in Hades where it ain't no hope. Ain't no fathers, don't take no scholarship to sling no dope. Politicians hollering about problems, but I ain't gon' vote. Keep talking about change, still we floating in the same old boat. So tell me how I'm supposed to feel with the president spoke when he ain't never had to struggle, ain't never been broke. Ain't even rolled through the ghetto, ain't never been close. Trusting this government like trusting the devil and oath. Rebel with quotes, I get up. Lifestyles of the young, black, and reckless. A generation of niggas strapped and asking questions like, tell me why I ain't got shit. I let this liquor fill my liver with them toxics. As I sip, I get up. I see the clouds from.
Oh, damn. still weaving some of those threads, you know, what his experiences are, and him trying to go after his dreams, but still knowing that there are things that not only that he's had to be faced with, but like the places he's come from, the community that he is a part of has had to face, and the system itself. My mind's elsewhere. My mom's healthcare, get her out this hell here. And then thinking about that being like we raise our babies with Hades or whatever later on. A lot of frail won't prevail here. We've seen it all. Man can't even spell scared. A Fresh Prince, but yo, my city ain't no Bel Air. I love a good Fresh Prince of Bel Air reference, but also anytime he uses Prince for himself too, makes me think of the whole Simba of it all as well. Fuck if you would sell, I'm worried about my welfares. So farewell to them broke days, bonjour to the most paid. Love that. The chains deal. I get up, look out the window, hope the sun is shining. I hope today's gonna be good. Down on my out there front lining. I hit the streets and see them boys out there locking up some older head. See the clouds from my window. I pray the sun's gonna shine this way. And where I go as the wind blows. Love. Mama, your son gonna find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end though. And to the top if I climb my way. I've loved all of the ladder imagery and climbing to the top. We've had that in a couple different places. Tell him I'm a rise. I'm on my headed for the sky. I'm on my way. This whole thing though, paint a picture to show the deaf what it's like to listen and speak the words and tell a blind man what he's missing. Trying to connect with everyone is what that feels like. For all my doing time, man in prison, hold your head up, felt you had to resort to crime, man, fuck the system. We raising babies in Hades where it ain't no hope. And that connecting back to the get the mom out of hell thing. Ain't no fathers, don't take no scholarships to slang no dope. Politicians hollering about problems, but I ain't gonna vote. Please vote. Please. But I understand where he's coming from. Keep talking about change, still we floating in the same old boat. So tell me how I'm supposed to feel when the president spoke, when he ain't never had to struggle, ain't never been broke, ain't even rolled through a ghetto, ain't never been close. Trusting this government like trusting the devil in oath. Bar. Okay, so this came out in June. I feel like I should assume this would have been like wrote in 2008 since it came out in the first half of 2009, right? I feel like the timeline would make more sense with Bush, especially with the other stuff he's saying. I feel like that would make more sense to me. Also, a rebel with quotes, I get up. I don't know why, but you just see a rebel with, and I just immediately think of a rebel without a cause, but this is a rebel with quotes. Love. I don't actually know if that's what it's supposed to evoke, but it does for me. Generation of strapped and asking questions. Like, tell me why I ain't got shit. Like, we're gonna talk about it. I also love the way he said toxics.
So all my niggas paper chasing, I pray for your patience. Just keep the faith that you gon' make it, one day you'll be caking. Taking this shit one step at a time. That real shit is stuck in my mind. But to that bullshit, I'm deaf and I'm blind. Destined to shine, I'ma find a way. Cause hey, damn it, them jobs out there ain't trying to pay. I pray, granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to throw my mama in rise. I'ma provide for my seed, I'm the soil. I teach them about loyalty. I teach them that it's skin black like oil, that's for royalty. I show them all the things that my pops was never showing me. Treat them like a growing tree. With this poetry, I get up and show the sons how to lead, not to follow. The present is our gift, but our seeds got tomorrow. So please, niggas, raise your kids and help them overcome that bullshit they just with. I blaze this shit and get up. I see the clouds on my window. I pray the sun gon' shine this way. I get up and where I go is the wind blow. Mama, your son gon' find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end though. And to the top if I climb my way. I'ma tell him I'ma rise up. My headed for the sky. My way. Taking a church, nigga.
Ooh, I like that. Take him to church.
way. And where I go is the wind blow. Mama, your son don't find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end, oh. Make it to the top if I climb my way. Tell him I'ma rise up. My headed for the sky, my way.
All right, that's all I got. Well, you said a lot, so damn. I'm a rise, you know, headed for the sky. I'm on my way. To all my paper chasing, I pray for your patience. Just keep the faith that you're gonna make it one day and you'll be caking. Take this shit one step at a time. That real shit is stuck on my mind. And thinking about that in that previous track of him getting distracted and all that, and then him being like, no, I have things I want to say, things I want to talk about. I love that. But to that bullshit, I'm deaf, I'm blind, and that kind of connecting back, destined to shine, I'm gonna find a way. The destiny from the last track too. I also love him bringing up the 9 to 5. Again, it's these little through lines. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to throw my mama in rides. And then him talking about I'm provide for my seed. I'm the soil. Teach him about loyalty. Teach him about his skin black like oil, and that's from royalty. That's beautiful. First of all, talking about doing better for children who you don't even have yet. And thinking about him talking about his fears of what could be in that previous track, and then having something like this. There's that progression. I love that. I'll show him all the things that my pops was never showing me. Treat him like a growing tree with his poetry, these lessons, these things that I want to impart, and I want to impart to anybody who listens to my music. Show the sons how to lead, not to follow. The present is our gift, but our seeds got tomorrow. Overcome that bullshit they daze us with. Blaze this shit. Burn that shit to the ground. Yes. Wow. And I loved the take him to church. That was really, really good. Okay, next up is World is Empty.
Yeah. Like I said, man, y'all niggas need to goddamn be smoking something, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cold, won't lie. Won't stop till the race is won. Niggas who be rapping how real they are usually turn out to be the fakest ones. Carolina where I made it from. Cold world, no blankets, son. Girls fast, how Jamaicans run. Puffin' on that city where the Lakers from. LA, la la, so high. Everything is a high from me. Dreaming of the days of a drop 500 and a bad bitch that'll go to Popeyes for me. You can never tell me that I'm not hungry. If you ever felt what's inside my tummy, my mind wouldn't out. Is my time running out? Is the Lord up top with a stopwatch for me? Hope not, hope not, hope not. Hope not. Yeah. Just trying to make it, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah. A wise nigga told me don't chase that cash. Follow your heart, you'll make that fast. Does a stripper let her shake that ass? Or does she wish to erase that past? Got a nigga in her face just gas. Like, baby girl, why you take this path? Stack in his hands trying to make that last. All she think about is how to take his last. Rub titties in his face and laugh. Gotta try not to look fake, in fact. A little more money, like a few more 20s when you let the nigga grab your naked ass. Okay, he's gone now. Roll her eyes when he whispers in her ear. This ain't the life for you, baby. Let me take you out of here, cuz. Yeah. She like, nigga, yeah, right. You know how much motherfucking money I'm making. Yeah, my niggas sit back, blow in the air. Only getting high cause we closer to hell. Niggas tryna live like Hova, but well, we broke in that dough, coming slow as a snail. Hustle hard in the snow, in the hell. Hit the block like a postman with mail. My brother got knocked, now they hold him in cells. My mom broke, but she posted a bill some way, somehow. Nigga feeling like the sun down, even when the sun up. Hear the sound out the window of the gun bust. And you wonder why niggas keep the gun tucked. But this how niggas was brung up. A mother just tryna raise her son up. Till a straight bullet got his lung struck. And the governor couldn't give one fuck while she sang it.
Oh, damn. Be rapping about how real they are usually turn out to be the fakest ones. That's so applicable to so many things. People who are usually the loudest about something, often it's covering for the fact, you know? I like the cold world, no blanket, but it kind of sounds like cold world, and especially because the album cover. For the record, I love Popeyes. Again, the hunger. If you've never felt what's inside my tummy, my mind is wandering now. He talks about that a lot, and I like that. We're talking about, you know, kind of just in your head. Is my time running out? Is the Lord up top with a stopwatch for me? Hope not. And that connecting back to the earlier track of, what was it? Can I Live? And also that connecting back even to the story about the mom thing too. That was in that song too, right? I think it was, told me don't chase that cash, follow your heart, you'll make that fast. If you're just doing it for the money and it's not a passion. I feel like Kendra's talked about that a lot too, you know? Does a stripper love to shake that ass or does she wish to erase that past? Follow your heart, but sometimes that isn't an option. Sometimes circumstances are different and not everyone has the same barriers to entry. You kind of see both sides. I also like the only getting high cause we closer to hell. My brother got knocked, now they hold him in cells. My mom broke, but she posted bail some way, somehow. Feeling like the sun down even when the sun's up. Yeah, feeling like it's down. Him saying the world's empty, that makes sense. But also, that is an interesting track placement, kind of showing the ups and downs. Because in the last one, he's like, you know, yeah, I'm going to go to the top. I want to get to the top. I want to be above the clouds. All of that, yes. But also just like the I get up and take on the day energy versus this feeling like it's kind of like a low. A mother just trying to raise her son up till a stray bullet got his lung struck, which I feel like does maybe connect back to that earlier track. And the governor couldn't give one fuck while she's singing.
Damn. Told you nigga, cold world, no blanket. Tough luck. Yeah.
I do love that we're still meshing kind of the older sounds and his newer. There's just that walking that path. I love it. Next up is Dreams. Oh, I didn't even see the feature. Featuring Brandon Hines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, sorry, I have the hiccups. So if you see me, sorry.
You gotta follow me what I'm doing right here, man.
Right here.
Like when I say this shit is crazy, I don't mean it's crazy like crazy. I just mean crazy like it's actually crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, seems like I always had crushes on chicks I couldn't have. And then I end up fucking with someone I shouldn't have. See, in my mind, it's like I'm perfect for her. I gotta show her. But sadly, in reality, dog, I don't even know her. But still, somehow, she got my mind infatuated. Absolutely fascinated with the thoughts of what she might be like. Time after time after time, I had to wait. It's fake procrastinating. I can take it cause I might be right. This is the girl of my dreams. Yeah, hey, is she good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah, this is the girl of my dreams. Is she as good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah. Oh shit, she passed me on the boulevard. Hey, tell me, is it stalking if I follow her like all the way home without her knowing? Nah, nigga, I'm just curious where she stay at. Besides, when I'm with her, this gon' be the spot we lay at. And maybe I just drive by occasionally. And if one day I happen to see her outside, she'll wave at me. Imagine what she'll say to me. This ain't no time to be afraid no more, it's time for bravery. No matter if my homies think I'm crazy, this the girl of my dreams. Hey, is she good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah, say this the girl of my dreams. Yeah, is she as good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself?
I like this.
Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah.
Again, another track of, are we actually talking about a girl or not? He's already talked about he's someone who's in his head. And as someone else who's in my head, and I actually, funny enough, I actually talk about this in my You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love by Olivia Rodrigo, her new album. I actually talk about this a lot. When you're someone who lives a lot in their head and can see all kinds of sides and stuff, you can get caught up in like what a situation could be, what a person could be. You can do that for better or for worse. Build things up so high that you're putting too many expectations on people. But on the other side, you can sometimes not have high enough expectations either. It's a fine balance to walk. Is he envisioning things and ignoring red flags, getting caught up in people that he shouldn't? I understand that you can use the same word in more than one song and it can mean a different thing. I know, but there's just certain phrases like he said, like, you know, going down the boulevard, like going down the road, if we're thinking about that like metaphorically, like the journey, I don't know. He said something similar in that other song. You gotta listen, you gotta follow me and what I'm doing. Like this, when I say this shit is crazy, I don't mean it's crazy like crazy. I just mean crazy like it's actually crazy? Like, is he saying it's crazy that he does stuff like this? Or is he saying like it's crazy that he's using this as a metaphor? Or even like it's crazy chasing a dream like this, dream girl. But he's also said his dream, we've established, is to make it, is that come up that ultimately gets him to that. So like, is his dream girl really actually a woman, or is it being the king of the industry, the king of the game? Seems like I always had crushes on chicks I couldn't have, and then I end up fucking with someone I shouldn't have. Maybe he's trusting the wrong people in the industry. See, in my mind, it's like, I'm perfect for her. I gotta show her. I'm perfect to run this game. Like, I gotta keep showing you. But sadly, in reality, dog, I don't even know her. Like, I don't actually know how to navigate the industry, but I'm gonna make it work. Because he said in that other track, like, I'll crawl if I have to. Somehow she got my mind infatuated, absolutely fascinated with the thoughts of what she might be like. It plagues me, the thought of getting to this level. Time after time, I had to wait. Is fate procrastinating? I can take it because I might be right. This is the girl of my dreams. How long do I have to wait? In the like welcome track, I'm pretty sure. Is she as good as what she seems, or am I lying to myself? Should I try and get some help versus him talking about being alone? She passed me on the boulevard. Tell me, is it stalking if I follow her like all the way home without her knowing? I'm just curious where she stay at. Do you see, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Besides, when I'm with her, this is gonna be the spot where we lay at, and maybe I'll drive by occasionally. And if one day I happen to see her outside, she'll wave at me. Imagine what she'll say to me. This ain't the time to be afraid no more. It's time for bravery. Like, if you think about this as the industry, it makes sense in my head.
Yeah, look, I spot her walking in the mall. Okay, it's time to grow some balls. If she really gonna be yours, oh my God, I'm walking towards her. My mind screaming stop, but my legs keep walking forward. Straighten up your face, nigga.
She's walking into the mall. Like, is that a temptation? Spending money? You know? I don't know. This probably is like a really big stretch. I know I'm probably overcompensating, like overcorrecting, because I guess what I get worried about is when I'm trying to break things down, when we're talking about women and stuff, it's like I don't always love what's being said. Also, what is there to break down in that? And I don't mean that in like a rude way to diminish any of the rappers that we cover, but it's more just like I don't feel the need to break down a lot of that stuff. I try to be kind of neutral about it because it's not like I haven't said stuff before. I will. It's just, how many times am I going to say the same thing over and over again? I often kind of forget about that first box, which is, well, what if we aren't actually talking about that? And so I'm trying to be better about remembering, at least ask yourself the question if there's any chance it could be something else. But now I think I'm kind of overcorrecting and it's like, well, I can make this fit in just about anything. So I don't know. Maybe a lot of this is like so much of a stretch and you're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
See you coming for her. My heartbeat racing and my hands keep shaking. Say something, you shy motherfucker, she's waiting. What's up, girl? Don't mean to interrupt, but in the city I done met a lot of women, but you from my dreams. Hey, will you come true? I know about a show that we could catch some R&B and rap, and you should come through. She said, I'd love to, except I don't like rap. Besides, if I went with you, then I don't really think my man would like that. Damn.
Again, yes. Oh my God. I just knocked over trying to get my computer charger. Jeez, that was lovely. Part of me is like, no, this is definitely about that. But then I'm like, but can I make it fit? If you think about the industry, like, not just rap, like you think about the industry at large, commercial viability, way people often treat hip hop and rap, and except I don't like rap. Besides, if I went with you, I don't think my man would really like that. Like, whether you want to look at it as like, I don't like rap as like the industry, not prioritizing it, but also in the idea of wanting to go deeper in more conscious ways, but that maybe not selling. I don't know. It's just dollar and dream. And then you have dreams. Every other time he's talked about women, for the most part, talking about how he doesn't want something serious. He's not interested in anything but physical. That's not what he wants. He's said that so many times. Hard for me to be like, then there's that part of me that's like, okay, yeah, but he's just saying he wants to sleep with her. Like, it doesn't have to mean that he's trying to like get with her, you know? I could just go in a circle. I'm just gonna let this play.
Okay, you say you got a man, I mean, I definitely understand. I'm happy for you, really am. I couldn't have been the only fan in the world of a girl like you. I mean, you beautiful, and I'm sure he's a very nice dude. It ain't no biggie, well, I'm sure that I'm gonna see you around the city. Only thing I ask, if shit don't work out for y'all, don't forget me. And don't act like a stranger when you see me on the scene. I came up with a world-class scheme to get the girl of my dreams. Hey, is she good is what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Or should I try and get some help?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards it's actually about a girl, but I could see it still working as like a double for the industry.
This is the girl of my dreams.
Especially because he said I came up with a world-class scheme to get the girl of my dreams. I mean, I still could make that work for the industry. It's like every time I'm like, no, I'm like, I can kind of force anything into this like box. I need help.
Lying to myself. Or should I try and get some help? This is the girl of my dreams. Hey, is she good is what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? Yeah. Yeah, so I find out the nigga name, know exactly where he's staying, find out when he leave for work. Hold up, nigga, is you sane? I'ma follow in my car, I'ma cut in front of his, run him right into the wall, maybe even off the bridge. I give her a little time, then console her while she crying. She gon' take that as a sign, finally she will be mine. I'll be king and she'll be queen when I hit her with the ring. At the wedding, who gon' sing? This the girl of my dreams. Is she as good as what she sings? Or am I lying to myself? And should I try and get some help? Hey, this is the girl of my dreams. And she as good as what she sings. Or am I lying to myself? Think I should try and get some help. Yeah, hey.
Okay, I'm leaning more. I'm telling you, I'm going so back and forth because I'm like, no, this is clearly about like a person. Like but then I'm like, but how many times does a rapper say like, I'm gonna kill all of y'all and like run the game? But then would you refer to the industry as your queen? Well, I mean, if you're the king, I need to be stopped. Also, he needs to be stopped. I I can't I love how the intro of this song is so perfect where he's like, "No, like this is crazy." I love it. He's like, "No, I like literally need to warn y'all because I'm about to say some crazy shit that just like pops in my brain." And I love that. Find out when he leave for work, hold up, is you sane? He's like, even I know that I'm not sane in this moment. I'm just gonna follow his car. I'm gonna cut in front of his car. Run him right into the wall. Maybe off the bridge. And then I'll give her a little time. Like, that's J. Cole, buddy. I should not be laughing and smiling. Like, it's just the fact that he wrote it. Like, the fact that it's a song is, like, kind of iconic. Console her while she cries. She's gonna take that as a sign that she'll finally be mine. I'll be the king and she'll be the queen when I hit her with the ring. Also, Brandon Hines' voice, stunning. Stunning. And I love the whole time that he's like, "And should I try to get some help?" And then at the end he goes, "Think I should try to get some help." Oh my god, that's funny. I'm sure there's so much I missed per usual. So, please let me know. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? Heavy emphasis on that as always, because, this is the beginning of a journey. Let's be honest, I never feel super confident by any means of my interpretations. However, I do find it maybe a little less daunting the more and more I know about an artist, because I feel like I'm starting to understand kind of how they are, how they connect things, to feel like I maybe can make better interpretations and things like that. I haven't really got my footing heavy yet, so obviously I want to know any information you guys want to tell me without spoiling things for the future, of course. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.